My name is Darcy Blake.
And my name is Joshua Leduc.
And we are both in grade 12 and members of the final performing ensemble tonight, the 2022-23 trip band that will be traveling to Chicago in the spring.
One of the best parts of taking part in the music program is traveling together as a team to perform and build community through our music making. This group is comprised of seasoned musicians like ourselves, but also beginners to the instrumental world. It's a unique opportunity for leadership and development, and the group is off to a great start. This year, we are excited to have 91 students participating in this endeavor.
Imagine 2 coach buses, loads and loads of bags, instruments and gear, guys learning what being a roadie is, and working together to put on entertaining shows for new audiences.
For our debut, we will present 3 selections for you. Celtic Air and Dance, We Wish You a Very Latin Christmas, and ending the evening off with the classic Sleigh Ride.
We present to you, under the direction of Miss Amy McLennan, the 2022-23 Chicago Trip Band.
Thanks so much. I'm really excited about this endeavor. In my previous school, I've only ever taken 50 students on a bus. In Europe, This is going to be interesting and fun, and I'm really looking forward to the trip with these guys. These guys meet every Wednesday. Some of the guys in this group rehearse Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. It's a busy department, so I really appreciate that they've made the commitment, and I really appreciate your support in helping them be committed to their music, because I think the result is going to be outstanding. We've just started. We may have had 4 rehearsals on this music. Some of this music that you're going to hear tonight, maybe even less than that. And I think that, you know, the end result right now is pretty incredible. So thank you to the leaders in this band, and thank you to those that are receptive of the guidance in this band, because, you know, that this is what we do in music. We coach each other, we team up, and the older ones help the younger ones, and this is how the magic happens. So guys, you're off to a great start. Thank you so much. And we've got a Christmas number for you. I wanted to do something a little different, and so I decided on spicing it up a little bit. And so this is We Wish You a Very Latin Christmas. Check out the percussion section in this one. So before we close this evening, I know Mr. Ode has many people to thank, as we all do, and so he's just going to take the mic.
There we go. As you know, an event like this and the concerts over the past three days, we've actually did a concert on Monday as well. We did a feeder school concert. We had a full house, about 300 students in here from Holy Rosary and Hillcrest Community School came to see our senior band and our senior jazz ensemble, and were treated to a concert, so we're really pleased to be able to do that. And then we had 2 concerts on Tuesday night, and then again this one. So as we always say, it takes a village, and no short order for this one. So firstly, I'd like to acknowledge Father Leung and the Basilian Fathers for their ongoing support of the arts here at St. Michael's, and we never get tired of playing in this beautiful theater, and that's something that they made possible for us. Our administration, Mr. Pat Daly, our new principal, our vice principals, Mr. Blake, Mr. John, Mr. Lee, for all their support in making all the dress rehearsals and everything run so smoothly and being so supportive for us. I would like to thank our Parents Association and specifically the PA Arts Committee and the chairs for that, Miss Karen Ann Johnson and Ms. Kathy Leader, who've been working tirelessly for us, not only for this event. We did a radio play not too long ago, Frankenstein, and they were all behind the scenes making sure all the parent volunteers were there for us, so thank you so much. And also all the parent volunteers who were here tonight and over the last few evenings. Our theater staff is comparable to none. That we are so fortunate, I can't tell you, to have the support technically here in this space. A lot of schools don't have that, I can tell you firsthand, and you can see by the beautiful, like the lights, the Christmas flakes that are hanging from the ceiling, like everything you can imagine they were able to do for us, the sound. So a big hand please for, yes. That's Mr. Stephen Klein, who's the theater manager, Mr. Keith Hebert, who's on the wings, he's probably here somewhere, and Ms. Stephanie Grinton, who's up at the box running a lot of that. Plus there's some student stage crew that have been supporting us on and off the stage and up in the booth, so thank you to them. I'd like to also thank all of our student MCs over the past few days. So gentlemen, I don't know if you were an MC and happen to be here right now, can you stand and just be recognized? I'd like to point out that all of the flowers were here because of Miss Erica New Sargent, and she apparently had to order the poinsettias back in like July or August to make sure they were ready for us here. And they grew so well that they had to change them. They were so high that usually we have them right across the front of the stage, and they were worried they were so high that it was going to block people's view. So she actually came in, and I don't know if you can see all the boxes, she replanted them to make sure that they wouldn't block people's vision. I thought it was just amazing. So that's Miss Sargent who supports that. We have a photographer here tonight, Mr. Gareth Skip, and he was here on Tuesday as well. And just so you know, all the photographs will be made available, okay, free, so that you can. That's on because of the school has made that possible for you. So there'll be a link shared. If it hasn't been done so already for some of the classes, you'll be able to access nice, close-up shots. Mr. Skip tries to get everybody as closely as possible. And if there is something you really, really like and you would like to get some kind of maybe a special enlargement, please contact me as a website and he can make that happen for you. Okay, so that's Mr. Skip. Lastly, we have some pretty important people that you see on stage, and that's my music department here. We have Miss Amy McLean. Take a bow. Mr. Chris Clark. Mr. Brad Harrison behind me here. He wasn't here earlier. He helped us on Tuesday night, but Mr. Andrew Bush is running the drumline program, and he was a big help to us too this week. So Mr. Andrew Bush. The passion and the love of music that these people bring to your sons on a daily basis is unmatchable, and I'm so fortunate to come to work every day and be someone that loves what I do and love who I work with. So thank you. Finally, thank you for being here as an audience tonight. As we said, we haven't had a Christmas concert since 2019 with live people sitting in the seats. So this means a lot to us and a lot to our students to have a live audience applauding their efforts. We look forward to having you back not too long in the spring, where we'll have our spring concert series. And our goal is to fill every one of these seats. So I'm going to tell you that if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, you need to tell 2 people and get them to tell 2 people, and I want this place sold out. Can you help me for that? Yes? because they deserve it. And if this is what they're able to do in 3 months, imagine what they're going to be able to do in May when we get to the end of the school year. So we're really looking forward to that. And again, lastly, thank you to our performers. Gentlemen, it was inspiring. I can't believe I've been listening to you practice and to hear the performances. The grade 9 advanced band, they were amazing. The trip band is, if this is what you sound like now, again, I can't imagine the audiences we're gonna thrill in Chicago when we're there. Our senior woodwind ensemble, they put that together literally in about a week. These guys are so talented, so thrilled, and a grade 9 beginner program that started the evening off. So a sign of things to come. I'm going to turn it back to Ms. McLennan for our closer of the evening. Thank you so much again for being with us. And I give you the Chicago Trip Band and Sleigh Ride.
And the person who doesn't really get thanked, I think Mr. Oat, we deserve to give him a round of applause for all of his leadership. I have never worked with someone who's so dedicated to the program and who's been here for how many years? How many years have you been here? 28? 30? 29. 29 years of service here so far. Anyway, he's set a very good example for me coming here, and he works feverishly every day, and I really appreciate working with you very much. So thanks for that. Enjoy our last one. This is Sleigh Ride. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Do you guys want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it faster?
Yes.
Do you want to hear it more energetic?
Yes.
Here we go.